Disclaimer: all the characters incident are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this FF, so don't compare with your own life, which is based on imagination, not on reality. You woke up late again. The alarm didn't ring. Your blanket was kicked away sometime in the night, and your hairs looked like it fought with a pillow and lost. Bunny sleepers, you drag yourself towards the kitchen for coffee. You didn't expect anything today except maybe a cold toast. And what you saw made your sleep run away instantly. There was a boy standing in the kitchen. Not just any boy, it was Jungkook, without a shirt, drinking milk straight from the bottle, with towel around his neck, like he just got out from his shower. In your house, in your kitchen, in early morning light. Your worst high school rival. You blinked your eyes, your feet frozen, your jaw opened slightly, and then, Jungkook? He almost dropped the bottle and turning to you quickly, his eyes confused and his mouth still full of milk. Yeah, why are you shouting? What are you doing here? You didn't hear from your sister I'm staying here for a few weeks. You stared at him like he had just two heads. You couldn't believe it was real. No, you are lying. This is a dream. This can't be real. You can't be here. It's not a dream, sleepyhead. And I'm really real. Wanna touch? Wanna attack? I throw this mug on your head. Move. You walked past him to grab a glass of water, avoiding his gaze, but he leaned on the counter like he owned the place, still smirking like always, still drinking water in that cheap glass. You still have that ash, you never changed. Still breathing my ear, you never grew up. Cute slippers. By the way, are they supposed to look like dead bunnies? Are you supposed to look that annoying at 8 a.m.? He laughed, and somehow that made your heart skip a beat. In the most irritating way. You hated him. You had always hated him since the high school, since the day he beat you in the science quiz and called you Miss Dictionary Teeth. And now he was here in your house, in your kitchen, breathing your air and shirtless. You shook your head and tried to focus. And then the clock. It was 8:23. Oh crap, I'm late. You run towards your room, grab your bag, and rushed back towards the door. Just as you stepped into your shoes, you heard him behind you. Forgot this? He tossed you your ID card. You didn't even ask how he found it. Stop touching my stuff. Stop forgetting your stuff. Stop talking to me. Stop pretending you're not glad to see me. You glared at him and pulled your bag over your shoulder and opened the door. Don't burn the kitchen while I'm gone. Have fun at college, roommate. I already wanted to transfer. You walked towards the bus stop, but something inside you had shifted. That something had a name, Jungkook. You still remember him from your high school, the boy who was always one step ahead, the boy who always beat you in class, in competition, even in sport days, the boy who made fun of your braces, the boy who one switches your science notes with a page of full some pom noodles, and then he said, "Just helping you chill." You hated him, you really did. But that was 3 years ago, and you thought you would never see him after graduation. But universe had other plans. Just last week, your sister had casually mentioned over dinner that Jungkook is coming to stay with you for 2 weeks. He has some office work near your university. You thought he would show up next week or maybe stay at the guest house. You didn't know she gave him your keys too. You didn't know he would up standing in the kitchen shirtless at 8 in the morning. If you had known, you would have at least brushed your hairs and wore proper clothes and definitely not bunny slippers. No. But that was reality now. But he didn't look like my rebel anymore. Why the hell he became so handsome? You blink your eyes a little with a smile on your lips. Your class ended late today. The weather had started to shift. The sky was dark, wind was glory, cooler, and the clouds above looked right to like burst. You sat on a low campus wall near the gate with your two close friends, Lena and Thisa, quietly waiting for the rain to come before heading home. You were not speaking much, just zoning out, head full of thoughts you didn't ask for. His face kept popping in your mind. Jungkook. Then suddenly your phone buzzed in your hand. It was an incoming call from Jungkook. Before you could disline it, Lisa leaned closer. Wait, that's a boy name. Jungkook, is not that your sister's brother-in-law, the one who used to hate you? Give it here. But Lisa, like always, pressed answer before you could snitch it back. Hi, this is Vine's friend. Are you our secret boyfriend? Lisa, oh my god, give it. You pulled your phone away from her and walked step aside, already burning from inside. What do you want? Near your college wanted me to pick you up. No, I'm fine. It's going to rain. Why are you always so difficult? Why are you always so annoying? You're welcome, by the way. I didn't ask, thank you. He wanted to pick you up. That's kinda romantic. I swear. Are you sure you two are not dating? He's my enemy, not my boyfriend. Yeah, an enemy don't call to check if you're okay, right? He even knows when your class ends. Admit it. He's soft one in your love hate drama. It's not a drama. But the thunder above said otherwise. You waved goodbye to them and started walking towards home, pulling your hoodie up as the first raindrops started falling. You pick up your bag. Before you could turn, someone grabbed your wrist and yanked you to the side, into a row corner between the building. You gasped. Your body slammed into a chest. Your heart faster, arms wrapped around you gently. You looked up. His hair was wet. His breathing was uneven. His eyes were focused on you. Are you okay? You followed me. I just saw you crossing the car nearby to hit you. I told you not to call me again. And I told you you never listen. He was holding you like he didn't care the rain was soaking through your clothes. His hands didn't leave your wrist. His voice didn't sound smug this time. It sounded real. And then you realize you didn't hate him right now. You didn't hate the way he looked at you. You didn't hate the way your heart was reacting either, not even a little. Why the hell? I'm thinking. He left the grip and pulled the door of his car, then turned to you. Ryan, get in the car. No, I said I don't need your help. You catch the cold like this, stop being stubborn and get in. Why do you even care? I don't know, but I do care. You looked at him standing in the rain, your heart was confused, your legs was tired. but you signed and sat inside. He took off his jacket and gave it to you. Wear this. You took it slowly and put it on. The smell like him. You didn't say anything, you just stared outside of the window. I didn't came earlier to bother you. Your sister gave me the house keys. I have some work in the city for 2 weeks. You could have told me before coming. I told you. If you remember. You didn't reply, but your anger was melting slowly. Do you remember the day at school when you spilled juice on my white shirt? You pushed me first. He laughed, and you laughed too softly. You always hated me, didn't you? I did. A lot. And now? You didn't answer. You just looked at the rain hitting the window. But deep inside, something was changing. Maybe, just maybe, you didn't hate him anymore. As you came back home with him, you went straight to your room. His voice, his question, it was stuck in your head. You always hated me, didn't you? And now? And now you were thinking about it again while standing in the bathroom, dyeing your hair in the front of the mirror and mumbling to yourself, why did he ask that? And you, like he was waiting for a different answer. You put that dyeing brush down and looked at yourself in the mirror. Your eyes were confused, your heart was loud. I know he didn't just came here for work. I'm sure he came because he still has something for me. Feelings maybe. You tried to laugh at yourself, but your smile was weak. Why are you even thinking stupid? He's still annoying, still the same arrogant boy, right? You dipped the brush back into the dyeing and shook your head. No, he's different. The way he looked at me in the car, the way he cared. You suddenly stop and your hands frozen. Stop thinking about him. Why are you even thinking about him again? Stop it, please. Just stop. The next morning you wake up late. You stayed in your room all night, trying not to think about him. But now you were hungry, so you slowly walked into the kitchen in your loose t-shirt and messy bun, rubbing your eyes. And then you stopped. He was there, wearing a plain black t-shirt, standing near the stove and flopping pancakes. Sorry, flipping pancakes. Your mouth open. You are cooking? He turned his head and gave you a small smirk. You always wake up this late? Excuse me? I was up all night doing important stuff. Like what? Talking to your mirror? Your cheeks burn. You remember what you said to yourself last night. That's none of your business. He shrugged and turned back to the stove. Fine, sit down. I'm almost done. You sat on the table watching him quietly. He moved confidently in the kitchen like he had done this 100 times. And he looked weirdly comfortable. Why are you acting like husband? Did you say something? Nope, nothing. I'm just hungry. He placed a plate in the front of you, hot pancakes, and a little burned. I forgot how to cook without fighting someone while doing it. You rolled your eyes. Wow, I forgot how annoying your voice is in the morning. He smiled and pulled the chair across from you. Did you seem like last night when you were staring at me? I was not staring, I was just shocked because you spoke like a normal human for once. He chuckled. Ash, I need coffee. You suddenly got up and rushed to the shelf. You stood in your tiptoes, grabbing the coffee jar from the top shelf. Your shirt was slipping a little from your shoulder, and your eyes were tired. Not just from today, from the past, from everything. You were lost in your thought when suddenly his hand was on your waist. You gasped and quickly turned. What the hell? You scared me. You were about to fall again. Do you want to keep giving me heart attack today? He was close, very close. His head stayed on your waist for a second longer before he helped you down. You didn't say anything. You were still thinking about the question he asked earlier. Do you still hate me? He sat on the kitchen counter, placing the coffee jar beside you, and he stood near the sink, watching you silently. Was heavy. You are still thinking about the same question I asked? You didn't ask a small thing. The question has been stuck in my head since we left the car. You looked up at him slowly. Your voice came out low. I have used to hate you a lot. You were my worst nightmare in school. You always made me cry. You were arrogant, cold. You stopped. But now, I don't think I hate you anymore. He didn't smile. He looked serious now. Then what do you feel? I don't know. You confuse me. Sometimes I wanted to punch you. Sometimes I just wanted to sit beside you without talking. And yesterday, when I saw you in the rain waiting for me, I didn't know what I felt. I don't know how to stop being your enemy. Then I'll teach you. But only if you let me. You looked at him, your heart skipped a beat, and those words automatically came out from your mouth. And if I already wanted you to? He didn't answer. He just looked at you, and before he could overthink, you grabbed the front of his shirt and pulled him closer. His hands were about to cup your face when, bang, the door flew open like a horror movie. Excuse me? You both jumped so hard so you hit your heads. Oh, Bella, what the hell? You are kissing a boy in your house and he is the enemy from your high school. I knew it. I knew the way you said, ah, he's so annoying. I mean, please marry me right now. I didn't say that. You used to call him arrogant. And now you are kissing him. Girl, that's my own brother-in-law. You used to roast him daily. I feel personal attack.